Alright, hey, what is up, guys? It's been a long time since I've made a video here, since I've talked to you. It's been a long time. I miss y'all. Honestly. So, it's been a lot of cool shit going on. First off, I was in Trinidad for 2 weeks. I took a break, went down to the Caribbean, came back up. I'm back in New York now. And I've been on a lot of adventures, I guess I can say, for clients and all that, and pushing social media marketing and online marketing to a new level. So, been through a whole lot, trying to advance the agency and everything. And it's been a cool, it's been a really cool journey since. So, past few weeks, I've been to a few events, stacking clients up a little bit, prospects really. And I wanted to, double down on my sales skills. I needed to, really improve sales because I think that was the only big skill holding me back recently. And I realized that without it, you really can't go forward. Like sales is one of the skills that you really need because it doesn't matter how good, I realize, it doesn't matter how good your product or your service sounds on paper, you need to be able to sell it. As in, marketing is one thing, but when it comes to like in-person sales and high ticket and just more human to human, deals and everything like that, it really requires sales skills to make it happen and to break that barrier. And I did not know what I was doing with sales. I'm also in marketing. I'm pretty good at everything else, but sales was the one skill that I kind of didn't have, that keystone skill that I need to really break these walls down and hit deals. So I decided I'll just go head first into the sea of sales, and I've been doing a few strokes, but I'm nowhere near done. But I think I've actually created a sort of roadmap in my head of how sales usually goes, right? So, now generally, what I realize sales is kind of important about, what I realize you need to really kick sales off, is to be able to ask questions. That's probably the most important thing that I've learned so far with regards to having a really good, really on point sales sequence and sales ideology, a way to go forward, right? Questions you ask, because like before, when I would go into a sale, I would wonder, what do I say, what do I do, when do I close, like what is a close, right? And as soon as I realized the type of questions you gotta ask in the beginning, the whole process became kind of easy, to be honest, because people, like, there's this idea of sales in the non-business world that people just call you or go up to you, try to ram their stuff into your face, and then if you're not interested, you walk away. If you're kind of interested, then you learn more, and they learn more about you. But that's fundamentally flawed, because that assumes that the salesperson only wants to learn about you after you show interest in the product, and that is completely the idea you want to get away from. The idea that's supposed to happen is, as a salesperson or as a person who's trying to sell something, the first thing you want to do is ask questions about them that you can understand their situation. Right? You want to ask questions about them so that you can have an idea where they're at. That way you'll know whether to offer a product to them in the first place. Because it does not make sense offering anything that somebody wouldn't need. Right? That's not just bad faith. That's just a recipe for disaster, right? If someone tries to sell me water when I'm flooded out, I'm gonna say no, get away from me. It wouldn't make any sense. So generally, the idea is you just wanna ask questions, figure out where your prospect is, and figure out where they want to be. And once you do that, you set yourself up for a good sale. What was that? Anyway, right? You set up for a really good sale. That's the main idea, and that is like the number one thing I've learned over the past 2 weeks about really kickstarting sales and diving into how to close someone. All right, questions. Let me give you three you can ask. Right, one was your biggest challenge right now. Two, where do you want to be with your business in the next 3 to 6 months, and The third question: if there is one thing you can instantly fix, or if there's one thing you can instantly, reverse in your business right now, what would it be? And then ask questions along those lines in that area, questions in that area, and sooner or later you'll either realize that this prospect is someone who can use your service or somebody who can't. Somebody who has no need for you, in which you'll say, all right, cool. And if you know somebody who can help them, link them. Very key point, link them. If you don't know somebody who can, well, move on. Right? There you go. And I will be posting more of these videos later on. You'll be seeing me more. You'll be seeing me more often. All right. So good to see you guys. Good to talk to y'all. I'll be back later. Peace.